Hello and welcome to this week's episode of So Fired. I'm Chelsea Toronto.
I'm Dr. Lindsay Regier.
Yay.
Yay.
Here we are.
And just a quick note, if you're watching this on YouTube, does the lighting look better? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
I gotta
just to let us know.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Because we keep tweaking the studio. We are going to get it 100% right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like right every week. And then the next week we make an improvement. We're like, oh, how did we live like that before?
I know. What's going on?
Oh my gosh, so much. But yet, I don't know. Not a lot.
Your friends were in town.
They still are.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got to meet them.
Mm-hmm.
So
they're super fans, by the way.
I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
So,
no, I get that you were kind of having feelings with me, like, aside from that. But the fact that you, like, came and indulged our fans, it meant a lot.
Yeah. So, and I just want to meet your friends.
Yes.
Because I hear so much about them and they're commenting on all of our Instagram. And I know they're giving us like feedback every week. We're giving you feedback every week. So I'm like, well, I want to know.
Thanks.
Who everyone is.
So when you walked in, Kara was like, I know her. So there you go. Was that worth it?
That's totally worth it.
And then to hear Sarah repeat it back to you, like our whole, they worked together and they got fired them up to get so fired. You know.
She says our slogan way better than we do. I was like, oh yeah, we say that.
Yeah. And then when we were in the car with Liz on the way back, they were talking about our friendship and she's like, no, Liz, you don't understand. They're two besties. And, you know, what works is them getting so excited to see each other every day. And then they go get smoothies. And I was like, so we couldn't do the show without them.
Oh my gosh, yay. And also your friend Carrie kind of looks like Rachel Hollis.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll tell her.
Yeah. Well, she's going to hear it from me.
Oh, so. Yeah. I will. I'll let you tell her.
Yeah. Carrie, you kind of look like Rachel Hollis.
That's amazing. And we're a big fan of hers.
Yeah.
She's so pretty.
She's so pretty.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have a so fire to fire moment?
No.
I do.
What's it?
Okay. So I was having like a really bad day on Monday and I was just like, fuck the world. I'm moving to Europe. Like, blah. And
Europe,
I was like, I think Europe is the solution. So I was like, I missed my workouts. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to the gym at my apartment and just go like walk on the stair climber, literally walking like 1 mile per hour for like 45 minutes.
Like this?
Yeah, like that. I'm just like on my phone or like listening to something. Yeah, it's just like in my own little world. And then I had my sweatshirt on when I went there. I took it off because I somehow got warm walking that slow for that long. And then I was going back to work. I'm like, oh no, I forgot my sweatshirt in the gym. So I'm in such a rush to go get my sweatshirt and get back to work. I had my sunglasses on my face. I'm like running into the gym and there's like a few doors to get there. And I forgot that there's a glass door to get into the gym. So I'm just like running to the gym and I'm like, boom! Oh. And my face, and my sunglasses like slammed into my eyeballs. I have like a bruise on one of my eyebrows. And then the arm of the sunglasses actually snapped in half.
Oh no.
I know. And like, believe it or not, that was the highlight of my day because I just thought it was so funny. I'm like, who's ever watching this video or like whoever saw this, they're gonna have a good chuckle because just to see someone walking into a glass door is always like very funny. So funny.
I appreciate that is you got a chuckle out of that.
I totally did. I was laughing so hard. And turns out someone took my sweatshirt down to the office. Oh. The girls had it down there and I was like, yeah, I just ran out to the door. They're like, was that what that noise was?
It's hilarious.
Yeah. So, I thought it was so funny.
It is so funny. That's
really... So, bad day. You might think that was the worst of the day. That was like the highlight of my day.
That's hilarious. You know, whenever I get mad, I'm inevitably always walking with something will get caught in the door handle. Mm-hmm. Under any circumstance, it would not. It wouldn't even cross your mind to think that but my purse will get stuck and then I'll get caught back and walk 2 steps back, or like my sleeve will get caught in it. I'm like, son of a bitch. So it always just makes it a little, isn't it funny? How does the universe know to the universe is like, slow down. Like, let me hook you. Let me hook you. You don't need to be there right this second. And then I'm like, get off of me. That's literally, and then there's kicking involved. I'm like, ah! You're so hot. I know. We have our sweatshirts on. So Fired swag, by the way. Go to sofiredpod.com, order your swag. Okay. And, but it's hot, but I don't care. I'm committed to the look. I have to be. Because you don't want to witness this. Oh. I don't want to pull my hair out. No, you don't. No. So earlier you asked me about my bracelet. Yes. She has this zipper bracelet on. It's our colors, actually. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so my friend, so my college friends were in town. One actually still lives here, but it was the first time reconnecting in quite some time. And I walked up the minute I saw her. I was like, be cool. There's a zipper bracelet on your friend's wrist. It's on Anne's wrist. Now, little backstory. 7 years ago, might be 8 almost, where I asked the universe for a sign. Dear universe, should I continue with my sewing and all my fashion endeavors? Please send me a sign. I should ask the universe for more signs.
You should.
Because they really come through strong. Mm-hmm. So later that night, I was walking to a grocery store. The grocery store was almost closing. I was the last person in. There was no one around. I picked up a little handbasket, and out fell a little tiny zipper head. And if that is not a symbol, I don't know what is. So fast forward 8 years later, I have found 40 zippers, 38 zippers.
So many.
And I have created, I'll take a picture of it, and framed all of them. Like a shadow box kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so Anne had this on, and I was like, like your bracelet. And then she's like, oh, my daughter Lily, who's 7, she got it for doing points and like participation in class. And I was like, She's like,
that's nice.
She's like, you can get 50 of them on Amazon. I was like, that's not what I want to hear,
Nope.
Anne. So then we're standing around the kitchen. I was like, I really like your bracelet. She's like, do you want it? And I was like, yes, I do. I practically snatched it up. I was like, you have no idea how much joy this brings me. She's like, well, it's a fidget thing. And I was like, not to me, it isn't. So don't you know, literally the next day I pulled out my sewing machine.
Oh.
Because I needed to sew up that dress.
Oh, yeah.
But while that doesn't seem like a lot,
you haven't broken out the sewing machine in
a long time.
Yeah.
So how about that being so fired? It went from fire. No, the whole thing is so fired. I don't know. It was really cool. So yes, I broke out the sewing machine to fix it. And even Doug was like, oh, I haven't seen this in a minute.
Yeah.
So
is the sewing machine still out?
Well, I needed to do some computer work.
So no.
So I had to put it back.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, maybe. Because I have like a mental hump to get it over it.
Maybe we just need to go to Japan again, get some brand new fabric.
I have fabric.
But we need new fabric.
No, I have new fabric that was never even anyway.
Yeah.
I do. Let's go to Japan. Because we're going to Europe anyway.
That's right.
Even if Lindsay's a little upset with me, and that's okay. Well, it's not okay. But I want to say thanks to Lindsay for having the confidence to tell me she's mad at me.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want a podcast today. I'm going to show up at the very last second, even though I said I was going to come earlier. Then I was like, no, I'm not coming earlier. But
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Really, way to stick it to her. Here we are. But I told you what the issue was, and we can move on.
Thanks. Thanks for forgiving and telling me.
You're welcome.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So as we mentioned earlier, a couple of things. I don't know if this is going to come out concise, but so it's 30 days until our Powerhouse.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It is exactly 30 days.
Okay. So for those of you who don't know, Powerhouse is Lindsay Schwartz and her community. And I forgot the oven mitts.
I know. I was thinking you forgot the oven mitts. It's okay. You're not touching your hair. Keep talking with your hands.
Okay. So Lindsay Schwartz has this huge community of Powerhouse women, right? Where we rally together.
Yeah, it's a lot of like motivational speakers, other really popular podcast hosts, other women who are empowering other women, a lot of coaches, a lot of podcasters, a lot of entrepreneurs, and also just like a lot of women who like need to make a change in their life.
So a similar platform, similar message to what we do here at So Fired. Okay, so we are attending the annual Powerhouse Women event.
Yeah.
And it's 30 days from today. So today is July 27th.
Yeah.
Okay. So that also means a lot to us, not just because we're in attendance, but we are submitting an application in which we participate live stage. We think this is going to be our big break. And so more people can see what we do here. And so there's that. Now,
and we will be posting it later on Instagram.
Yeah. So
this is where we really, really, really need you guys to like rally around us and share it and comment and all the things.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
So you guys are always so encouraging. So we need you One more time.
Yes.
Okay. So that being said, this is going to drop first week of August. So for the month of August, we're going to do all things backs.
Yep. I'm bringing sexy back.
There we go. Yeah. So this week we're doing back to school.
Yep.
Woo.
Also sexy in its own way.
Because who doesn't like a brand new...
a brand new backpack and a planner.
Oh, we should get
backpacks.
Notebooks.
Oh. And like planners and yeah.
That is sexy.
Yeah, that is sexy. I am in need of a new planner because I fell out of love of this one. I'm not using it as much.
Right.
It's 6 months in. I'm like,
I know. I do fall out of love.
Yeah.
Okay. So sex. So sex. No, I meant sexy. I mean sexy journals.
Yeah.
So all things back this week being back to school and all those things.
Yes.
So as I said, I was working with I was hanging out with my college friends, and it was so, let's to recap, but it all kind of blends this time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like soul soothing fun. It was like somebody opened my chest cavity, got into my heart, and like massaged it, and then like smoothed out all the like moon crevices.
Oh.
And it was like, put it back in, and it was like, oh, that feels so good.
Oh, I love that.
I mean, I feel that way every day with you, but now to feel it with other people.
Like other people, that's so special.
It was really moving.
That's
hard.
That's like really rare.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt that way, and we all did, and was like, and again, some of my memories are gone. It sounded like I said memories. I didn't.
Memories.
Okay. So some of those memories, I'm getting so hot. Some of those memories are gone.
Release the memories.
Oh God, so hot. So, but it was beyond special, right?
Yeah.
And to have this, okay. Anyway, so school. We're talking about school. What are your memories of going back to school?
Okay, so what I remember most about going back to school was more when I was in like junior high and high school. And of course, there's always like the shopping of the new clothes and like, ooh, it's like a whole new me this year. I'm going to get a whole new wardrobe, like new shoes, new jeans, like new this, new that. And then you go show them off at Marathon Fun Days, which was right before school started on Labor Day weekend. And you like break out your new like Doc Martens boots and like your bootcut jeans and your t-shirts and like
it's a runway fashion show
basically at a muddy ass fairground. So like so like all your jeans and shoes are destroyed by the end of the weekend. But it's like but I look like really cute for like Friday night and Saturday night. And it was like the first time everyone's all back together, and because people are like up north every single weekend at their lake houses, and then we all are like, okay, school's back, we're all gonna hang out. Okay, what's happening this year? Who's dating who? Like, are you still dating this person? Are you with this person? Like, ooh, I like this person. Like, go on a ride with this person. Like, yeah, go play a game with this person. It was like where all the dating commenced for the year. I feel like kind of like a game plan strategy plus
it's
like
a whiteboarding moment.
Yeah. All the hideous fashion that I thought was so cute, and then destroyed.
It was cute at the time.
Yeah, it destroyed all your clothes in the mud because it always rains on Labor Day weekend. So like
right.
Your shoes and your jeans get destroyed because of course my jeans are dragging on the ground. Yeah, so it was just like, yay, we're back, and I have like really fond memories of going back to school.
Same. So of course it always revolves around going back to school shopping.
Yeah.
And I would get $200 and we'd go straight to TJ Maxx. And because this is primarily what I remember in high school. I don't remember school shopping so much as a kid. But I had to buy skirts.
Oh.
Because I had a dress code at my school.
Okay.
But, within those limits. And there was one Madras skirt that I got. I think it was like freshman year. Madras like that, like.
Oh.
Like what? Stitched together, kind of quilted,
yes.
East Coasty dudes wear it like shorts.
Yeah.
Like Wes Anderson. Mm-hmm. And I had one of those, and it was like a faux wrap dress. I love the shit out of that thing. God, I wish I still had it. It was like, and every year you would like redefine who you were. And you're like, this year I'm going to be this. These folders are going to make me this person. They didn't do it last year, but this is the year.
Yes.
I'm the year. This is my year, right?
The new Trapper Keeper every year. Oh my God.
And the back, I didn't always necessarily get a new backpack, but the new shoes, and I think I got like 2 new pairs, and what a big deal it was. So with that being said, I think that made such an impression on me that it's lasted me into my my adult years.
Yeah.
So when I was thinking about this episode of like back to school, the beginning of August, a lot of people, August means back to school for their kids. I can't cross my legs. There's too many things going on. Nope. What is it about, even for those of us who don't have kids, going back to school season still feels like a rebirth?
Yeah, because I've noticed this even at work. There's so many people gone on vacation right now, and they're like, okay, I'll see you like in September, like whenever my kids are back in school and I can take care of myself again. So I feel like I have grown to know like August and September as, okay, it's a fresh start because people's schedules are changing or like things are shifting around, and it's kind of like a time to switch up the routine. I think also with the changing of the seasons, it's not hot AF anymore. So I can finally go outside and like enjoy maybe like a midday stroll.
Oh my gosh, and the weather last night was amazing.
I know, instead of like getting up at 5 a.m. to go outside and take a walk. I think it's also like people put so much emphasis on New Year's and like new starts.
Okay, I was hoping you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Okay, so go on.
And it's like, why do we have to wait until New Year's? Because there's so much stress and pressure around the holidays, literally October through like January. Everyone's like, holidays, stress, like I'm eating, I'm not eating, and all this pressure on you. So I feel like if we do a fresh
take it back to eating.
Yeah. You know how many drinks I had this morning? I had 4 drinks.
Oh my, what are the drinks?
Lemon water, a green juice, water, and then a latte.
I had 2 slices of pizza last night.
Ooh. You swallowed them?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was kind of like, I wanted to be a part of the thing.
Yeah. Don't. That's something you don't want to be a part of.
So I ate it. I had 6 charcoal pills for breakfast.
Oh, damn.
Anyway, so you had a lot of liquids to get you all ready.
So I had a lot of liquids to get me all ready. Like, I'm like, now that it is like turning into August, I'm like, okay, I'm doing a fresh start with like my nutrition, with my skincare routine, with my fitness, because I'm like breaking out a lot. There's just like, I don't know. It kind of seems like the world is shifting around me, or like energies are shifting around me, and I need to like catch up with that.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. So you feel that I too feel like it's a New Year's shift. It's like a New Year's shift without the pressure.
Yeah. Because it's not everyone is like, what's your New Year's resolution?
I know.
We can be like covert back to school, back to school evolution. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Without all the eyeballs on you.
Right. Just around, oh, look at who's coming to play. Look at that sports bra.
I know.
I mean, it's not sports bra, but
it's like a sports tank top.
Yeah, that's great.
Because I'm hot. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I don't want people who aren't watching this to be like sports. Anyway.
What do you think about like New Year's? And
I love it. And that's why I love back to school. I do remember from childhood looking through the JCPenney catalog.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I did that so much. Yeah. And then I don't know why I was obsessed with the bedding section. I'm like, I want this bed. I want this bed. I want this bed.
Were you obsessed then when you went to college for bedding?
No.
Oh. I had when I went back to school or when I went to college, my duvet was a Ralph Lauren leopard print.
Oh, of course it was. So fancy. So fancy.
What's that?
Okay. I will, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, I found this Magic Revlon Anti-Shine Stick, and it just like sucks all the shininess off your face.
This is fun. We needed this last week when we did our... Okay, so we talked about what does back to school mean to you, and then we did do that. Okay, so then when I was driving my friend Liz home last night, of course it always comes back to me making my bed and like the success that has helped me. And Liz and I were not as close, although friends of friends, like... And she has not listened to the podcast yet, but I was like, here's my bed making.
She is now.
She's listening now. Shout out, Liz. Hey. So she, as a teacher, because all of my friends are either educators or work with children. Like Sarah works with children and as an OT to teach them to swallow and eat food.
Oh, wow.
She's like, because some of our kids don't eat because they don't want to eat, who don't know how to eat or what to eat. And I was like, that is me. Because then we were like, there's a shake at Costco. It's all the nutrients that you need. And I was like, I wish I could just get a case of that.
Is it like Ensure?
Essentially.
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
And it tastes like oatmeal water. And I was like, I'm going to get that the next time Doug goes to.
Yeah. Next time you use Instacart.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Code in our show notes.
Okay. So Liz was talking about the importance of systems. Do you know systems?
As systems as in like a routine to do every day, or systems as in like, I have a lot of systems in business. I have a lot of systems in like how to keep myself organized.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's see. Hang on. I thought I took a screenshot of it. So the way she was like, oh, systems. And I was like, I think I should know what this means, but I don't know in terms of like what she was trying to say. She's like, with her students, because she teaches in Poland.
Oh,
she does? That doesn't matter here nor there. It's still an English speaking school. And even if you don't speak English, you could, systems are systems, right? Universal, coding, blah, blah. But what she was saying is, with any teacher, success comes from the systems or behaviors or practices.
Oh, sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And so she was like, you're most successful when you have systems. And I was like, making my bed. And what I was able to draw before I was able to really like look into it is that making my bed was one component of a larger system.
Of a system.
To equal my success.
Yes.
Okay. So a system, we just got a text from one of our fans and asked, do you want us to bring you smoothies?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. So those systems look like you must have a clear purpose and what is the desired result of an outcome. So there's going to be 4 of these characteristics. Those 2 sentences equal 1 still. This system must be accountable.
Yeah.
The system must be documented, and the system must be repeatable.
That is something that I've implemented and then struggled with. It's hard to maintain a system and be so consistent in it all the time. I think maybe because I just get bored of doing things, or like sometimes it takes a while to see how the system is actually working.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I'm able to do full circle. Ready?
Yeah.
Boom. We need this system for our powerhouse event. And for the success of So Fire, the podcast.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, we do.
I was like, we are back to school. Bam! I just dropped the shit. And I was like, and look, I wrote, we're still in school. Because I whiteboard our stuff here. And it look, we are actually still in school, because it was like 30 days powerhouse and then systems. Oh, I wrote it down. I don't know why I need to look it up.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
I was not. Yeah. And then turns out we're still in school.
We are still in school because
learning life.
Yes, always learning. And I feel like yes, I know we should have systems, but then to like implement them is just the hard part.
I think the word system sounds dry, boring, and discouraging.
It does. I don't know, like goals or like
stuff to do.
Put it on my to-do list. Okay, that's why we need sexy planners.
I know.
Yes.
So this is really synergizing into like a really good thing.
Yeah. I will say that at my work and in my business, when you follow the system, like they do work.
Work the system because the system works.
And usually what I find is that it takes a couple months to see the rewards.
I'm hoping that ours kicks in before the 30th.
Yeah, it'll kick in before the 30th.
Yeah, we're guilty of that too.
Yeah, we have like half systems in place.
And I was writing it down. I was like, I'm so guilty. Like, I know, like it's funny when having a partner such as you. It's like the guilt. It's always a lot of guilt that I carry of not holding up my end of the bargain.
I also feel guilty for not holding up my end of the bargain.
Oh, that's so sweet of us.
I know. But like we shouldn't feel guilty all the time, but we're just like want to build each other up and we're in it together. So I think that's like a good feeling of guilt to have. ASMR that.
I know. I really want an ASMR. This is neat. Is this? Oh. Yeah, there is a lot of guilt, right? And then, I guess that is what, maybe that still makes a good partnership where it's like, I'm letting you down.
Yeah. And or not even like guilt. It's just like, I feel the pressure to perform better.
Right.
And show up.
Because I don't want to let you down.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the weak link.
Same.
But turns out I am.
No, I don't think so. I could say I'm the weak link.
Well, we're only as strong as our weakest link.
Yeah.
And
there's only 2 of us, so like
And of course our listeners.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think, so for people that are in this like back to school mode, kind of undercover New Year's resolution type
Evolution.
Evolution.
Oh, back to school revolution. Is that really?
Evolution. Back to school evolution.
Yeah.
I think that a good place to start would to have a system of some kind that you can track
and hold yourself accountable. Like, what is the goal? What's the purpose?
Yeah, like what's the purpose?
And sometimes it's so Keisha's recent episode was like, if you've got 7 years, if you've got 7 months, or if you've got 7 days, what do you do? And I was like, bitch, I don't know. Read my book. I want to finish. I really like the book that I got going, and I don't know what it is. Am I so far from my childhood like imagination that I can't allow myself? I'm getting to a point here, but getting to a point where I can allow myself to like dream, and what is something that can evolve. And maybe I don't need to, because we're doing it. Like we've got this. Like I've got that dream. I've got the dream nailed down.
Yeah. I think that maybe you're just thinking too much about like, is this a good enough dream?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I want to go on a boat. I want my buddy to charter a boat in the Amalfi Coast.
Right.
Lori Harder. So when we meet in 30 days, I'm available next time. Oh, even your lake house, dude.
Yeah.
I'll take your lake house.
I think it's around like Green Bay.
Yes.
Yeah. Miles stomping grounds.
I know.
Lori, I'm not too far away.
Oh my God, I was going home too. Look at that. So it's pretty neat how it all came around, right? And kind of like life intertwined, sews itself together.
Ooh, yeah. We're never too old to stop learning.
We're back in school.
Back in school. I think we're kind of always back in school, but we can be more intentional about it this time of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yep.
All right.
That's all I got.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have to say, this weekend, I just want to do a quick plug for Instacart because they were a lifesaver.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I can never remember to buy body wash. I don't know why that is such an issue, but like I've been using a bar of soap because that's all I had laying around. And thank God, like Instacart delivered, and I think I was there in like about an hour or so. And I immediately hopped in the shower with my luxurious, like creamy body wash. And I was like, oh my God, this feels so good compared to bar soap.
I know.
So yeah, Instacart for the win. And my body wash was like $10 or $12, I think. So free delivery.
Oh, look at that. You just saved gas. Because Instacart was already bebopping around.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
So yeah. So if you need some body wash, free delivery on all orders over $10 right now for the summertime, and the links in our show notes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a really great story.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, we'll be back later in the week.
Get it? We'll be back. All things back.
That's right.
In August.
And bonus episodes this week.
Oh my gosh. We're so excited. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.